it is clear that the contraption called Nigeria is not one and can never on the planet Earth be one. The diversity of Nigeria is so much that it will only bring death and destruction. It is only death and destruction that you will get from the diversity in Nigeria and nothing more. And anybody that is telling you otherwise is deceiving you. The person is deceiving you. The earlier you wake up, the better for you. And pursue the right course. You see the contraption called Nigeria, their imposter, the late Buhari, wrote this script that they are playing, and the imposter who claimed to be Buhari in Asorok is playing the script. Pursuing the innocent people who are fighting a just cause, who are asking for self-determination, which is their right. They went to Kenya, kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, and sent him to Nigeria through extraordinary rendition. And Kenya think they can be free with it. They will never be free with it. And Chukwu Abiyama will send Kenya below the bottomless pit if they do not come to redeem what they have done. And Nigeria will suffer dearly for holding the Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom God have given an assignment. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must complete the assignment. It doesn't matter how long you hold him. It doesn't matter what you do. You bring charges. What charges do you have against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You have no charges against him because he is fighting the right cause. Self-determination is the right of every human being, including in your own country called Nigeria. Self-determination is in their law. It's permitted. So why are you going after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why are you going after Sunday Igboho? They have manipulated the Benin Republic to hold Sunday Igboho in captivity. These people who are holding Igboho are the people who have committed a greatest crime in Nigeria, who have committed a crime that they were supposed to kill. The Buhari you are talking about was the person that overthrew a legitimate government, democratically elected government. He overthrew them and killed many of the politicians. Many died in his hand. He is the person that is holding somebody today, charging somebody in the court today, a crime that he himself has committed. I want you to hear from this man who has spoken exactly the situation of Nigeria and what is about to happen. Hear from this man, maybe you will understand better from his own explanation. Let's watch.
Old land reserves. I don't know which legal advisor advises. The Land Use Act is superior to whatever you have had in the past because it's part of the Constitution. Every land in any state now belongs to the governor. Mr. President, you can't give out any. Autumn has a right to decide who gets any land however he wants. And if he says he won't give anyone for ranching, sir, so be it. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. Besides, cattle rearing is a private business. Like vulcanizer, like carpenter, like tailoring, and it must be treated as such. I think, therefore, that we must be very tolerant of each other and we must respect each other's right to disagree, including this right of self-determination. And our leaders must learn to go back and apologize for things they have done in the past that remain offensive to the people. And this is where I'll conclude. Gowon must apologize for the 20 pounds economic strangulation policy of his government against the people of Biafra at the end of the Civil War. Buhari must apologize for the military coup of 31st December 1983. In fact, that coup of 1983 was an act of treason, which is still punishable because a criminal offense is punishable at all times. So it is not proper that somebody who has already committed treason before all Nigerians by overthrowing a popularly elected, democratically elected government is turning around to go and harass Nnamdi Kanu and the Igboho and is trying to charge them for treason. So you abduct him from Kenya, you want to try him for treason when you committed your own here in Abuja, in Lagos. So the truth is that we must have to deal with this. Babangida must apologize for the cancellation of the June 12 presidential election. Shoneko must stop parading himself as an ex-head of interim.
Everything that is happening in Biafra struggle, I told you, is the way Chukwu Abiyama wants it to be. Chukwu Abiyama orchestrates everything the way he wants to be. Whatever happened, including the sabotage in Biafra, including the sabotage in IPOB, they are all working for our own good. Do not forget, every single thing you see in your life, even hindrances, even enemies, even betrayers, they have a role to play for your promotion. It has happened in history. If you check history, you can see how people were promoted through their enemies, through people who wanted to sabotage them, people who wanted to put them down. At the end of the day, raise them to the highest top. It has been happening in history, and history is repeating itself. You can see Joseph. If the brothers of Joseph did not save Joseph, Joseph would have not been the way he would have not been king. It was because his brother betrayed him and sold him. That was why Joseph was found in the palace. From the palace, he became to a king. Look at the case of Moses. It was also a betrayal. If not that Moses was betrayed, he wouldn't have run away to come back and fight against for his people and rescue his people. Are you going to talk about the issue of Jesus? If Judas did not betray Jesus, the salvation that Christians are talking about today can never happen. The salvation that Christians are proud of today, the Christianity that people are pursuing today, will never be effective. Every enemy, every sabotage have an increase to add to your life. That is what we have to learn in what is happening. Let us not begin to dive into the negative always. Let us not concentrate and rely on the negative. Let us not begin to blame DOS, begin to blame anybody who has taken a decision or whatever decision has come is orchestrated by Chukwu Gabiama. It is Chukwu Gabiama that allow it to happen so that the truth will be revealed. Today, a lot of truth is out. It is now believed by every human being living across the world. Everybody now knows that the whole Biafrans are ready to go. It is not just because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying it. Every single Biafran in the Biafra land is ready to go. And it is also clear today that the IPOB do not force anybody to sit at home. The sit at home was self-made willingly. It is also confirmed today that the referendum that we did on the last time wasn't a made-up. This is another referendum. The world is watching. Everybody is watching. I told you all things working for good to those that believe in Chukwu Gabiama. And because Biafra believe in Chukwu Gabiama, this thing that is happening is working for our own good. Working for our own good. Today was another total shutdown. You can't believe it. People willingly sat at home. People willingly sat at home to observe the sit at home. Some sluggishly, after a long time, decided to come out. Even when they came out, they were interviewed and they said they were not happy. People who were interviewed, those who are talking about economy spoiling their business, people who were interviewed in their business said that they want that sit at home to aid their opinion. It's not just about the suffering of Biafra, that it is due for Biafra to have their own nation. I would like you to watch some of those interviews so that you can know that what we are saying, the spirit of Biafra have taken over. It is not just about this command and control. The spirit of Biafra has taken over. The spirit of Biafra is speaking in every Biafran as we speak now. Watch the interview.
Anyị ka nọkwa na nya bụ main market Enugu ebe anyị na-ewetara unu ka nọdụgodu n'ụlọ nke akpọrọ sitatom nke ndị na-azọ nwere onwe akpọrọ IPOB kagburu tata wee na-egosi unu na ndị mmadụ apụtabana na-azụ ahịa n'uju n'agbanyeghị na ha na-apụta nwantịntị. O nwere onye anyị na ya na ebe a na-azụ ahịa na salad line nke main market Enugu ka ọ gwakene anyị maka nya bụ sitatom na ka obi dị ya. Ọga anyị ndewo.
Because half am bụ Mr. Ede, Chief Ede, sorry, not Mr. Ede.
Ehi na-azụ na main market.
Ana m azụ afịa salad, ihe na-edozi arụ ndị mmadụ.
Ọ dị mma ka anyị bidogodu na Monde gara aga ị pụtara afịa ebe a?
Mba, apụtara m.
Maka ya bụ
sit at home ndị Biafra na-ekwu.
Ọ dị mma tata si ka isi nụ na akagbugo ya bụ ihe iwe pụtazi akọrọ anyị.
Obi adịrọkwa m mma, achọrọ dị m ka a kagbuo dị dansị ka emere gaba n'iru. Ole si ma enyere ndị Biafra right hewa. Maka na ndị Biafra since etinye ọgụ anụrụ ndị Biafra nụrụ ọgụ ka ha were onwe ha. Ha since ha na-agbara ndị Nigeria bọrọ iwu tọta bụ na gị na abụọ. So e kwesịrị ka eneru anya ihe ndị Biafra right ha ka ha nọrọ onwe ha. Maka na ha etozughị nọrọ onwe ha. Ọ bụ na ha etozughị nọrọ onwe ha. Nigeria kọwa how many years ọ ga-abụ ha nọrọ uti ha enwe ike nọrọ onwe ha. Mana dịka nsi wee nụ anụ m na after 25 years dịka nsi wee nụ n'akụkọ na ndị nụrụ ọgụ kwesịrị iwere onwe ha. and na ya agafego 25 years ọ gịnị mere na ya ma wezo nwanyị
ọ dị mma kedu nwere ndụmọdụ ị ga-enye ndị IPOB otu anụmanụ si ka tomanụ mana o nwere ka o si emetụta ndị mmadụ dịka ndị na-azụ ahịa ma ndị na-ego ego kedu ndụmọdụ ị ga-enye ha ịchọka ihe a bụ sitatomu ka a na-eme ya ka ọ ka akwụsịgodo ugbu a
ebe ọ bụ na e kwuru na a ga na-eme once in a week mụwa sọpọtụrụ ka emere ya gaba n'iru olee esemokwu ihe kpatara e ga-eji kwụsị ya bikọs nọ ihe ahụ a na-emebi ihe ga-egosi na ndị Biafra dị serious iwere onwe ha so akwadoro m ka akwụsị ya olee esemokwu ka emewe everyday ịma na nke ahụ adịrọ m
mana gụkwa na-ere ihe na-emebi emebi dịka salad kedu ike o si metụta gị ndị agha na-abịara ahịa
o metụta m mana o ruru onu ka oge COVID emechiri after almost 1 month or more than that 7 so were ihe anyị na-emebi ihe na-emebi emebi kwatọra mana ọ bụgodo na arapụ ya one day ahụ ọmụabịa ga-eme ka m wada ọgwụ ya nka ga-ewekwa ego ndị Chineke ga-anọghịkwa maka na ihe anyị na-azọ bụ right anyị wabụ ndị Biafra
unu anụgo ka o si wee kwuo ya otu onye n'ime ndị na-azụ ahịa na main market Enugu bụ ihe na-ekwu ka obi dị ya na ya bụ nkagbu akagburu sitatom tata unu anụgo ka o si wee na-ekwu ya ọ iji gosi unu na ndị mmadụ na-azụzụ ahịa ha
are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand on the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold all of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You cannot go everywhere. We must continue.